much blue. No. No more blue. Blue. No blue. Oh, wow. It's Saturday, September the 7th, and I just had the worst nightmare. I bet you could guess what it was about. Anyway, I'm going to get my day going, get out there and work on the puzzle. Well, that was some crazy dream I had last night. But I tell you what, I think it was a good idea to start working on this section because it's going to make that starfield section with all the birds that much easier when I'm done. I found a lot of the pieces I was looking for up there with the other sky and the birds and stuff. So I think, when I was sorting, couldn't really tell which blue was to which, but I pulled a lot of it down, managed to find some of the things I was looking for. So I think that was a good idea to start on this section. When I get to the starfield section and the birds, there's going to be a lot less pieces to have to look through. So let's get going on today and see how much I can get done. It's been about 2.5 hours. I put in about 45 pieces there, but it looks a little bit more filled in at least. And I did spend time sorting into 3 trays by shape. And I still have a little bit of a mess sitting out here. But, it's not too bad. I'm going to take a break now because the cats are hungry and I'm hungry. I'm going to eat some dinner and then I'm going to come back and work on it some more. Well, I give up. This is brutal. I spent almost 4 hours on the puzzle. And so that makes the total time so far 323 hours, 5 minutes. And in all that time, I did exactly 70 pieces. So naturally, I lost a day, and Siri now says I'll be done September 14th. But the way these blue pieces are going, I don't know if I'm even going to do that. Well, I'm going to have a cup of tea and go to bed. Good night. It's Sunday, September the 8th, and I actually used to like the color blue. Anyway, I've been kind of avoiding the puzzle today so far. I've been editing a video and cleaning my bedroom and chasing after my cats, trying to get some kind of decent video content for the end of the video. But I'm actually ready to get back to work on the puzzle. It might be going slow, but it's still a fun puzzle, and it's going to be so pretty when it's done. So let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go. I stopped the clock at 100 hours, 40 minutes. That was almost 3 hours worth. And total of 325 hours, 53 minutes. And in that time, I got in a whopping 72 pieces, which means I won't be done until September 15th. But you can definitely see more dolphins. It's Monday, September the 9th, and I have a lot more blues to do. I'm going to get started. Turn the cooler back on so I can stay cool. All right then, that was just a hair under 3 hours. 103.22 is the total for the section. Overall time 328.35. My piece count was 117, and Siri says now still September 15th. But look at it. I mean, look at how much that filled in. Maybe I can finish up all the blue tomorrow. You think? We'll see. Today is Wednesday, September 11th. And while it's not an official holiday in the U.S., it is a national day of remembrance. Very solemn day for most people who remember where they were and what they were doing when the towers fell. So what am I doing? I'm doing a thing called earthing or grounding. And this was something I really couldn't do before because my yard used to be nothing but rocks and weeds. And after just a few years of encouraging Bermuda grass to grow, it looks more like this. And it was cool this morning when I got up, so I was able to come out and mow it all down. There was even dew on the grass this morning, which I haven't seen for several months. Anyway, I'm going to spend my few minutes of earthing time out here enjoying the feel of the grass under my bare feet. And then I'm going to go work on the puzzle because I have all day to work on it. Obviously, I didn't work on it at all yesterday. It was a very busy day. Anyway, we'll get in there in a few minutes and we'll get going. Okay, I'm back inside and ready to start back up on the puzzle. I'm a little excited because I have nothing else to do today. All of my other projects that I'm working on are on hold for one reason or another. So the puzzle, that's it. That's all I've got to do today. And I have all day to work on it. Now, will I finish this blue section today? I think I will. That means I'll be able to get back up to the top of the puzzle and work on the birds and the star section today. Yay! I might get a lot done today. We'll see. Let's get started. And the dolphins are done. Well, a couple little holes in there. I'm assuming those pieces are hiding up there in that mess. But I'll get them and bring them down once I start working up there, which will be after a short break. And I'll get started again later. Well, here I am, back at the top of the puzzle, getting ready to go back to work on all these birds and the stars, fill in these gaps around the sailboats, and then I will be done with this section. It's still quite a bit. There's almost 1,000 pieces left to go, and you know, knowing how difficult this section is, that could be a while. But since Siri said I might be done Sunday the 15th, and today is the 11th, that's 4 days to do 800 and something pieces. Maybe. We'll see. Well, let's get started. I think the first thing I'm going to do is probably go through all these pieces that I have sitting out here. You know, I've pretty much lost track of where they probably go. And I'll take them and, you know, just re-sort everything here. You know, I've still got all those trays over there, and I should just go through and resort everything. And I'll probably do it mostly by shape. Okay, sorting is done, all sorted by shape, and now I can get to work. I think I'll start working over on that side, since that seems to be the biggest area that needs to be filled in still. And I got a little time before I eat dinner, so I got time here. Let's get going. It's Monday, September 16th, and it really is cold today. It's cold and windy. When I woke up this morning, Siri said it was only 49 degrees, and it's not even expected to make it up to 70 today. So my house is kind of cold too, and since I haven't had my ductwork cleaned out for the year yet, I'm not going to turn my furnace on. I don't want all that dust blowing around. Anyway, I'm just going to bundle up for today, and besides, I'll get warm enough under these lights soon enough, I'm sure. You're probably dying to know how it all turned out on Wednesday. Before I get to my recap, let me tell you what I did over the weekend. I went down to visit my sister, and while I was down there, I went to a local jigsaw puzzle speed competition and puzzle swap event. It's a local meetup group, and they come there about once a month or so, and they do speed competitions for regular puzzles, for wooden puzzles. They have a puzzle swap. They just have casual puzzling. A bunch of people come out and puzzle together. And it was actually very popular. There was, probably about 50 or 60 people there, which is not bad for a small meetup event. And the speed competition was a 500-piece puzzle with teams of 4, so it went by pretty fast. Here's some video of the winning team putting in just the last few pieces. And you can see just how fast this went. And there was one team there, 2 of the members didn't show up, so they actually invited me to join them. I got to try a little bit of speed puzzling. Well, as you know, I'm not a speed puzzler, but it was fun anyway. Now, let's get back to this puzzle. I'm so close to done. Here's the recap of Wednesday. So I ended up working on the puzzle about 4 hours, bringing my total time to 332 hours, 42 minutes. But I got in 203 pieces, and as of today, now I should be done by Friday the 20th. So it wasn't that much, but it got me a little closer. All right, so let's get started working on today. Here we go. Okay, so just almost 3.5 hours, and the total time so far is 335 hours, 57 minutes, 336 hours, wow. And my piece count was 156. That's still September the 20th. We got these 3 birds put in and filled in all of this blue area here, as well as connecting up to the top of the puzzle. So we're closing in on the ending. It's Tuesday, September the 17th, and it was another cold, cloudy morning this morning, but now it's a lovely sunny afternoon and 75 degrees. I did pretty good on the puzzle yesterday. I've got a couple hours today to work on it before I go off to my square dance class. And so I'm just going to get started. Let's go. Well, I didn't get a lot done. Filled in some more of the spots up around the birds. That's pretty much all that happened. It was only 77 pieces total. I'll still be done by Friday if I keep going. Total time on this section, 113 hours, 7 minutes. Total time overall, 338 hours and 20 minutes. So I will have a little bit more time to work on it tomorrow. Now, I'm going dancing. It's Wednesday, September 18th. We'll dispense with the weather report, other than saying it was kind of cool and a little sprinkly. My neighbor is out there making a lot of noise, mowing his cattle pasture. So I'm just going to get right to work on the puzzle. And while I'm working on the puzzle today, Flipper and I will be watching the World Jigsaw Puzzle Speed Competition Championship in Spain. So that's on the TV right now. I'm going to turn it back on and get to my puzzle. Well, that was fun, watching the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships and working on the puzzle for 3.5 hours. And that's a total now of 341 hours, 46 minutes. I got in 140 pieces and still Friday. And I really do hope to get it done Friday because I want to get the next section out and get it airing out so I can get a fresh start on Monday. I got all of this bird area filled in, and this little piece here, boy, this one is crazy because this piece here fits that spot perfectly. Like that. Fits there perfectly. But if you look closely, the colors are all wrong. It doesn't go there. And I can't find another one of similar colors to go in here. So I'm thinking I've already put it in somewhere else and I need to go find it. But I'm not doing that tonight. So I'm just going to take that one back out again. I'll find it sometime in the next 2 days. And then this section will be done.
Arr, mateys, it be the 19th of September, which, if you didn't know, is National Talk Like a Pirate Day. Well, we've got fair sailing weather today, so I'm going to go head out for the stars once again and watch out for all them nasty birds.
Arr, mateys, I did indeed find the scallywag that was in the wrong place and replaced it with the correct piece. So, now to look at how far we've sailed. It be a matter of only 2 hours that we sailed these seas today. And my accomplishment would be 140 pieces of jigsaw puzzle. Tomorrow, maybe Saturday. We shall soon find out. 'Tis almost done, mateys. Well, it is Friday, September 20th, and I've got a goal to finish this section today. I counted how many pieces I have left. I have 207 single pieces and 39 pieces that are already joined together that still have to go in the puzzle. Can I get it all done today? The last 2 days in a row, the most I've been able to do is 140 pieces. I'm telling you, the star field is tough. But I've got this for my goal, and I've been doing pretty good at reaching my goals most of the time. And I've got the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships as inspiration. That seemed to help me out the last couple of days. I don't know, I just seem to be able to work a little faster just because of all these people who are, 9 million times faster than I am. So let's get going. Let's get it done today, shall we? Taking a little break while the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships is taking their break. And I got all this area here filled in, except for that one little piece. And I decided I wanted a cup of iced tea. Only problem was I didn't have any ice, and I did not make any iced tea. So the noise you hear in the background is my ice maker and the tea kettle. So as soon as I've got my iced tea, I will be back working at the puzzle, trying to get it all finished. Well, it's been 3 hours, and I am finally down to one tray in this small section. But somebody wants his dinner. So I'm going to take another break, feed the cats, feed myself, and then I'll get back and we'll finish this thing tonight. Right, Butter? Well, this is unfortunate. My power's gone out, and without the flashlight, it's a little dark. Time to pull out the battery. Well, folks, I'm not sure how well this is going to work out. I've got my lights plugged into my little battery, so we'll see how far this goes. My phone's at about 44%. The iPad is at 100%, but it tends to drain really fast. So we'll give it a shot. I didn't get myself fed. I got my cats fed, but not me. So if they get the power back on before I have to go to bed, that'd be nice. Anyway, I've only got this one little section left to go. I'm going to reset my camera. We'll do some of it time-lapse and finish it off in real time. So this is an interesting thing here. I mean, that is definitely part of a bird's wing. There's no doubt about that. But I finished all the birds. Is there any holes in any of these wings? I'm gonna have to go look. I don't see any. You've got all your wings, all your wings, all of your wings. All the wings are intact. Every bit of a wing. Everybody's got all of their wings. So where does this piece go? Hello? Any birdies missing any pieces of wings? I mean, there's just no doubt in my mind that's a piece of a bird's wing. But what wing? Where? I don't get it. Oh well, let's continue on. I'll figure it out at some point. I'm going to try and do a little bit of real time, but it might be hard to see in the dark. And it's kind of tough to operate the camera and look at the puzzle at the same time, but I don't have a way of getting the camera close to the puzzle without holding it in my hand. I don't have a small enough tripod. So I'm just going to try and figure something out here. I know that goes there somehow, in some way, somewhere in this area. Like that. Maybe, not quite. I don't know which orientation it's in. Is it like that? No, not quite. It doesn't really want to go in here anywhere. I'll put you back for now. Put that piece on there like that. Write that down. Oh goodness. This is probably going to take up all of my battery. I'm going to go check, see what time PG&E says they'll have the power back on. Well, this is what PG&E says. They're usually a little quicker than this, but I don't know if it's going to be that late. I might have to go save battery power to use for my refrigerator. And it looks like I probably won't be eating anything cooked tonight either. Oh well. Back to the puzzle. Let's go back to time lapse. Just a few more. They're going in a little bit quicker now. Let's see. Nope. Maybe this goes down here. go. That one should be easy enough to find. There's only a few of those left. There we go. There's one. Well, see, now that fits there. So that tells me the bird wing is in this row, straight down from there. Let's go have a look. Just 3 away from the wide pieces. That looks like it right there. That's got to be it. Now, let's see if I can get it out. Try not to damage it in the process. There. That looks much better. Now I can take this one over here and put it where it belongs. Oops, I had 2 of those. I thought I only had 1 left. There we go. All right, where do you go? Sure you don't go there? How about you? You go there. Excellent. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. That's silly. You go there. You go there. Okay. This doesn't fit here. So, it's the last piece except for this one. So that goes there. And that means that's the last piece, right there. Done. Oh, that was hard. The total time for this section, 122 hours, 29 minutes. So that's about 40 minutes less than the very first section took. Total time for the whole puzzle so far, 347 hours, 42 minutes. Now I have a new challenge. Can I do the whole thing in under 600 hours? I think so. Well, I'll come back with a better outro once the power comes back on. Until then, I guess I'll just go to bed. Good night. I'm often reminded that all good things come to an end, and all difficult things come to an end. In fact, pretty much everything comes to an end. So this section of the puzzle has come to an end, and that means this video has come to an end. But if you don't want this channel to come to an end, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, leave a comment, do all those fun things that help push these videos out to more people. So until the next video and the next section, enjoy your life.